Well, he attack me. But Jaden Chase, they have to make the fans them know what really are going on.
Yeah, man, now move settings nation. And we no need no ladder. Now welcome to the channel. Yeah, man, Jaden Chase, and another one. We're gonna bring another important update on the topic of current affairs. Remember, man, I remind you now to click the subscribe icon, then the bell icon, and also leave a like, a comment, and yes, bust a share on the vlogging truth. Now, viewers and subscribers, 20-year-old Khanice Jackson was laid to rest today against her father's best wishes. Now, a carriage with the body of 20-year-old Khanice Jackson departed Perry's funeral home in Spanish Town, St. Catherine for Dovecot Memorial Gardens. Now, her father was there, viewers and subscribers, even though initially he had asked for the burial to be delayed until he had recovered from the Big C. Now, of course, we're going to take a look at the exclusive footage, and then we're going to continue the reasoning and also discuss the pressure being faced by George Wright, by the churches, for him to step down. Look, and then we're going to continue the reasoning, viewers and subscribers. Yes, viewers and subscribers, definitely a sad situation, knowing the reasons that led to Khanice Jackson's life being taken. Knowing the George Wright saga, viewers and subscribers, the due process argument put forward by his party officials seems to be wearing thin. Now, 4 advocacy groups have joined the call for his immediate resignation. Now, they are the Jamaica Accountability Meter Portal, National Integrity Action, Jamaicans for Justice, and Stand Up for Jamaica. Now, the 4 have made a call based on several factors, including actions taken so far by the governing Jamaica Labour Party, of which Wright is a member. Now, the difference is, this call, however, is being made on the strength of official statements made by the Jamaica Constabulary Force. Now, the group noted that the JCF issued a press release confirming that there was a physical altercation between Wright and a businesswoman, which we all saw on the CCTV footage. Now, the party itself indicated that Wright acknowledged that the allegations made against him were of the serious nature and were causing grave concerns for his role as a parliamentarian. But like all accused, Mr. Wright is afforded the constitutional right to not self-incriminate, which is true. But the group is saying by choosing silence, he has understandably eroded the trust and impaired the confidence of the public that he is paid to make laws and policies for. Remember, this is a person doing a job for the citizens of Jamaica. Is not a friend and company thing. Now, recently, Mr. Wright was seen in church, to which some members of his church in particular had mixed reactions about. The church community overall definitely had mixed reactions. Some saying he's clearly innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. Some have already said they have seen the footage and they know him personally and they could identify that that was indeed him. Some people are saying the fact that this occurred while holding a position in office, being employed by the Jamaican people. If the nation is calling for a resignation, then he must accept the call and also accept their wishes. Just like we have asked for entertainers whose job, who are employed to entertain the public. For the better part, that is what entertainers have signed on to do. Whether them get a recording contract, an acting contract, a contract for perform, they have signed on to entertain the masses. Yet still, Parliament is asking for these entertainers to be held to a certain standard because of their influence, because of the fact that, they have inspired others, whether to become musicians or to become entrepreneurs in their own right. Now, these elected officials have been elected to do this very same thing, except they have also been tasked to make laws and policies. It get even more serious now. They have to be held to a certain standard of accountability. If them wrong, them wrong. They no longer only represent themselves or their party. They represent Jamaica, being a member of Parliament, and that is a serious job. And if you're not ready for it, well, don't run no campaign and seek no election. If you're not ready to conduct yourself in a certain manner, walk the straight and narrow, then you can't get in a Parliament. Not in this day and age. If you talk about maybe 80s Parliament, maybe. But in this day and age, with the advent of technology and the fact that information can be circulated within seconds, no, you have to know where we will not stand for this in the 21st century. And it's sad to see that party politics has gotten in the way of what we have all seen and we all know is right. I have seen even females who have, sided with a certain party or affiliated with a certain party stand up in defense of the action. No doubt though, in my mind, if this took place with the opposition, seeing all of the heavy criticism being faced by this current administration, them would have definitely turned the spotlight on the situation and blasted whoever was found to be a part of that situation. Now it happening in a freedom camp again. So this is no another scandal on their party. And what them a try to do is keep it hush hush. Seeing like that would just bury a female like hours ago. And the results were what? Is a man take her life. So if it's something like this happening in a Parliament, for any reason, any cause, there should definitely be a moment where them could have used to set a certain precedence, saying that as a nation, regardless of who you're linked with, regardless of your occupation, regardless of your links, the law is the law. I will not stand for certain styles, certain mentality. And while I can't say that it build back a certain level of trust and confidence within the party, it would definitely seem like at least them follow the law and them not try to cover it up or, pretend as if it never happened just because of who it happened to or who was the perpetrator of the act. And what the leader of the party in power need to think about now is that if it was him, he would have immediately resigned. So he need to think about that. There would be no way them could have covered it up, try to make it hush hush. Whereas with the CCTV footage out and circulate the media. So in this particular case, it is what it is. Sad situation for no say yo, this individual do what him do, win him seat, now in Parliament, and this take place. We don't know if the actions were provoked. We don't know what go on. But the fact that he chose silence, he never gave him part of the story. It is almost like he had no part of the story. And all go on is that him lose him cool. Not knowing that he was being recorded. Not against his will though. For security purposes and the property. Caught the action. And this is exactly what security cameras are for. To catch actions like this, as you see, the security intervened, part them, and if the cameras were not there, who knows what would have taken place. And that's what people are saying. Talk to me in the comment section though. Do you think that this is a situation where the only remedy for it is for him to resign? And then, it wouldn't make the problem go away, but at least he would no longer be in Parliament, and that is what most people have a problem with. The fact that he's representing the country at the highest level, or one of the highest levels, and this is a situation that he's faced with. Or do you think that if the businesswoman drops her complaints and he drops his, this would be another remedy. The situation would go away, and the party could probably put that beside them. Or you feel like no, just like how them go out of them way to prosecute civilians and entertainers, other business members of the other members of the business community. Even if you're a parliamentarian, an elected official, you're not above the law, and you should be prosecuted as well. Some people are saying, yo, them I wonder why I'm to roll with case, because the bank have everything what them need to present to the prosecution so that them can seek a conviction right away. Them never supposed to accept a plea deal from him. All him supposed to can do a plea guilty, but a plea deal should not be on the table to the amount of evidence already in the media, to the amount of evidence that them can already collect from the banks. So they must say why the case start and end already. And the same delay we see take place right now again with George Wright. Talk to me in the comment section. Vice the one called Jaden Chase, the dancehall correspondent, the Gaza representative. And I'm reminding you, if you're new to the channel, new to the movement, just a pass through, but you like the reason and of course you like the point of view, well, I'm suggesting to you that you click the subscribe icon and then the bell icon right after that and put it on all. And this is how you know you'll be notified of all fresh content as soon as fresh content is uploaded and made available for you right here on the platform. The like icon is in close proximity to the share icon. So drop a like and bust a share. Tell a friend, tell them sister and them brother them for check out the channel, check out the reasoning, join the discussion, comment section up 24/7. Never lucky yet. Just be respectful and mindful of the guidelines. But other than that, drop your thoughts and comments and yes, your opinions right there. And we can continue reasoning via the comment section. Quick recap. Khanice Jackson was laid to rest today. And mounting pressure for George Wright to step aside, to resign. Then they must say they don't want the party to push him out. Him should just do what is right and resign. Yeah, man, now move settings, fam. I wouldn't need no ladder, and my sentiments for you and yours are going to live, love, and prosper until we reason again.